Obviously, Shedeur has been doing everything right, and I just want to see if it ever pays dividends, if he ever gets this opportunity to run with the twos, the ones.
It's just somebody that they're able to look at and see and understand, like, hey, we're going through this also, like, or we're able to relate to him.
There's confidence, and then there's Shedeur Sanders, the kind of confidence that doesn't wait for anyone's approval, the kind that doesn't need ESPN segments, draft buzz, or pundit praise. Because Shedeur already made the smartest investment he could. He bet on himself.
I'm like real life investment. Like, I know the most guaranteed stock I got is myself, so put everything I got into me.
Ooh.
He said it best. I'm like a real life investment. The most guaranteed stock I got is me. And that investment, it's already paid off to the tune of $6 million, all before he's taken a single snap in the NFL. Let that sit for a second.
Intriguing rookie quarterback to me is definitely Shedeur Sanders, because I am markedly interested, to a marked degree interested to see, is he the player?
See, people think NIL name, image, likeness is just about throwing a product in front of a camera. Maybe smile, post a few pics, cash a check. But Shedeur didn't sign up to be a walking billboard. He didn't rent his image. He owned it. Before we begin, if you're tired of the same old NFL takes and want the real stories behind the headlines, hit that subscribe button, like the video, share it, and let's talk truth. Now, let's get into it. He flipped NIL into equity. He built brand partnerships that go beyond endorsement. He crafted a media empire and wrapped it around his story. He's not just the quarterback, he's the brand. While other rookies are still figuring out their playbooks, Shedeur's already figured out how to flip fame into generational wealth. And the haters? They're spinning out. The same folks who said he's just Deion's kid are now watching him dominate headlines, lead jersey sales, and generate hundreds of millions in merchandise movement, all without throwing a single pass in an NFL game. These same voices, the doubters, the he'll never make it types, can't even make eye contact with their old takes now. Because the stats don't lie. $6 million in NIL revenue, $15 million from jersey sales, $250 million in total merch moved, all before preseason even kicked off. And just so we're clear, this isn't some fluke. This isn't some viral moment. This is strategy. This is a blueprint. This is a legacy in real time. A fifth-round pick with first-class pull. Most fifth-round picks are camp bodies. They're barely mentioned on TV. Their jerseys aren't even available for order until after the third week of preseason, if they make the roster. But not Shedeur. Before his cleats even touched Cleveland grass, his jersey was already front and center on Fanatics. Before he was even officially on the Browns' depth chart, fans were flooding checkout pages. While guys like Dillon Gabriel and Kenny Pickett barely registered a whisper, Shedeur was moving numbers like a first-ballot Hall of Famer. And that's the part that has old-school NFL minds losing sleep, because this wasn't supposed to happen. Not like this. You don't outshine the system. You rise through it. You wait your turn. Shedeur skipped the line. This was a movement, not just a moment. And don't get it twisted, this wasn't just some merch drop. This was a message. One fan said it best. This jersey isn't just for the Browns. I'm not even a Browns fan. I'm here for Shedeur. Another, support black business? This is what that looks like. The message resonated loudly, especially for black fans who saw something deeper in Shedeur's rise. He wasn't just a quarterback. He was representation, aspiration, and ownership wrapped in one. When you wear his jersey, you're not just repping a player, you're backing a blueprint. A new kind of quarterback. Let's talk about facts. Shedeur Sanders has already shown he doesn't need validation from Mel Kiper's draft board or an NFL Live segment to matter. He didn't beg the media to tell his story. He told it himself. He didn't wait for ESPN to roll the cameras. He built his own production house. Shedeur's playbook is different. He's part athlete, part CEO, and all control. He understood early that the real power in football isn't just in the huddle, it's in the narrative. While rookies were waiting for interviews, Shedeur had his own media team. While others were pitching endorsement ideas, he was signing equity deals. Every move, every post, every drop was calculated. That's how you turn a fifth-round draft slot into a $6 million empire before the first snap. Prime equity. The clause that changed the game. And just when you thought it couldn't get smarter, it does. See, tucked inside those NIL deals was a clause. A bold, unprecedented move inspired by Deion Sanders and elevated by his son. Prime equity. This wasn't about wearing a logo. It was about owning a slice of the pie. Every docuseries you watched, Shedeur got back-end checks. That jersey you bought? He got a cut, not just a flat fee. That viral clip you shared? Monetized. He created a revenue loop with his name at the center. While others leased their spotlight, Shedeur bought the damn stage. A symbol fans follow, not a team. Here's what separates Shedeur from the rest. Fans aren't loyal to his team. They're loyal to him. Trade him tomorrow? That fandom follows. He could play in Saskatchewan and still outsell most NFL QBs. The Browns didn't create this storm. They just happened to be standing near it when it hit. Now, they've got two choices: ride the wave or get washed away. Because Shedeur isn't waiting for anyone to develop him. He's too busy developing his brand, leverage, and legacy. Let the numbers do the talking. Still not convinced? Let's break it down again. $6 million in NIL brand deals, $15 million in personal jersey revenue, $250 million in total Shedeur Sanders merchandise sales, over 300 million impressions across platforms, #1 rookie jersey in the NFL. As a fifth rounder, these numbers aren't hype, they're receipts, and they expose just how outdated the old way of doing business has become. While NFL teams debate who's NFL ready, Shedeur is already financially future-proofed. Here's what all the analysts and old-school GMs got wrong. They thought NIL was about short-term money. They thought brand deals were distractions. They thought a fifth-round pick would quietly find his place. They forgot that we're in a new era. Shedeur didn't just walk through the door, he built a new one. And the real kicker? While they were questioning his focus, his toughness, his readiness, Shedeur was quietly rewriting the blueprint for what a 21st century quarterback can be. This isn't just NIL. This is NFL disruption. We're not talking about just endorsement money here. We're talking about institutional disruption. Shedeur Sanders is walking proof that you don't have to wait for the league to validate you. You bring your own audience. You bring your own power. You force the system to bend. He didn't knock on the NFL's door. He built his own house and made sure everyone saw it. That's not just brilliance. That's generational game-changer energy. The Browns are sitting on a gold mine. And now the Cleveland Browns are sitting on a quarterback who is buried fourth on the depth chart, was drafted in the 5th round, but outsells every other rookie in the league. That's not just a misread, that's franchise malpractice. You don't get many chances like this. A player with elite charisma, brand pull, generational marketing power, and a chip on his shoulder the size of Ohio? That's not someone you develop slowly, that's someone you unleash. Let's call it what it is. Shedeur Sanders is the most important rookie in the NFL right now, not because of his stats, but because of his symbolism, strategy, and impact. He's not just Deion's son anymore. He's his own force, a modern quarterback for a modern game. Not just under center, but at the center of a cultural shift in sports. If the NFL doesn't realize it yet, trust me, the fans do. And they've already voted with their wallets, their loyalty, and their hearts. So what do you think? Is Shedeur Sanders the future face of the NFL? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you're here for real football culture, bold truths, and the players rewriting the rules, like this video, hit that subscribe button and stay locked in. The story's just getting started.